Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today. Sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So today we are talking Love Island USA because we're at the finale, and honestly, I don't care. I do not care because, spoiler alert, Destiny and Kyle were eliminated 5th place, so that means 3 black women have been dumped from this show back to back to back. Well, technically, KK decided to quit because Keenan was eliminated. We were trying to do her a favor because she likely would have been in the final and potentially could have won had she just brought back anybody from Casa Amor or just left Keenan where they found him, right? And even coupled up with anyone, right? At that point, and she would be in the final instead. I'm not excited about any of the finalists, you guys. It's like kind of by default who should win. I can't root for Carmen and Kenzo. I still think that they knew each other prior to the show. Apparently they don't have cars or vehicles or whatever, and I just think they're scamming the people, because how does Carmen go from being so sure about Berkey and had some of you convinced that she was really into him, only for him to immediately disappear from the face of the earth, and Carmen to drop him the moment she didn't need to use him anymore to get rid of Victor, and completely ghosted this guy, the same Carmen that you said was all about him, and they were going to make the final, and that she was going to take a chance on love with somebody who isn't her type, only for her to pull that she's the slow burn nonsense, only for her to be with Kenzo and be inseparable ever since, you guys. I don't buy it, right? And I don't think the public's going to buy it, so they'll probably come in 3rd or 4th. Next, Bergie and Taylor. It seems like, there seems to be a division amongst the fan base, because there's some people who feel that Bergie should not have even made it this far. And then there's people who have concerns about the genuineness of him and Taylor's connection. And furthermore, people are sussed out by Bergie's family and their comments about his relationship with Taylor, and Bergie pulling at the last minute, even though he would say that he would travel and do long distance and do all these things, but now all of a sudden is pulling out of all of that with Taylor, right? So people have questions, people have reservations about that, and don't want to vote them a win. It seems that it is between Hannah and Marco, as well as Cassie and Leo. And here's the problem with both of those, right? Is I see through Hannah and Marco's game. I stand by that. I think Marco is still very much into Destiny. His reaction to her being eliminated proved that for me. And not only that, Zay revealed that once he became best friends with Hannah, that's when he started to shift his approach to Destiny. And I think part of this is rooted in the fact that Hannah doesn't like Destiny, right? Because everybody loved Destiny in that house, right? But a lot of the men were still bothered by Destiny, even if they were no longer in a couple with her. They would still stare at her, they would still interact with her, they would still just find reasons to try to be around her. And I don't think Hannah appreciated it, which is why she befriended Amani, because Amani and Destiny had a few things because they were into the same people. She went after Jonah, who of course was in a couple with Destiny, and then of course Amani brought back Kyle, but Kyle was not really into Amani like that. He was always into Destiny. However, Zay took the full court press on that, and so then once Kyle moved on to Destiny and pursued her hard, Imani felt a certain type of way and became even closer with Hannah. Is that what I think would happen? Which explains why both Amani and Hannah tried to vote out Destiny and Kyle as quote-unquote the least compatible, when Scott and Johnny, as well as Amani and Zay were sitting right there, who clearly had least amount of connections comparison, right? So for those reasons, I can't vote for Hannah and Marco, because I think Marco and Hannah have sold you guys a dream, and it seems that if anything that they do, Facebook is going to back them. So I think they're a strong contender, and they seem to think that they have it in the bag. And even with Hannah's mean girl ways being exposed, it still seems that some of you are still rocking with her. And then it brings me to Cassie and Leo. And here's why I'm torn on this, right? Because I feel like we are rewarding Leo for sleeping with 2 girls. We're rewarding Leo for being an F-boy. We're rewarding Leo because he looks like a low-budget version of The Weeknd, and is cute. So therefore, because he seems more contrite and more apologetic than Keenan, he deserves to be there. He deserves to win the prize money. Make it make sense, you guys. make it make sense as to how Leo is still there and Keenan is not. Say what you want about Keenan. Yeah, he may have came off as a jerk and arrogant, and we didn't like the way that he treated KK, which is why we got him out in the first place. However, if we were going to keep Leo around and get him to the final, we might as well would have kept KK and Keenan if we are going to go by the same standards. Because technically, Leo did a lot worse than Keenan when it was all said and done. Right? And from the start, right? Played in Cassie's face, went after Anna. Anna and him were being disrespectful while he was coupled up with Cassie. Then he ditches Cassie. Then all of a sudden he realizes that he's really not into Anna like that. Cassie tries to pursue something with Keenan, even though she didn't really like him. She was just trying to make Leo jealous. And then they get back together or whatever. Like, it was just one thing after another, and bottom line is Leo likes to be pursued. And even after the hideaway with Cassie, why are you immediately hugging Johnny saying good morning to your ex? Make it make sense, you guys. I know some people are going to rock with him by default because outside of Keenan and KK and Destiny, they're the only couple in the final that has also provided entertainment, so that is your rationale. The only thing I can say at this point is if Cassie and Leo win, is I hope Cassie is able to steal the money. Because she needs to steal the money and not reward Leo for his behavior, right? So the final episode has likely either taped yesterday, I'm assuming, because we had to vote on Friday after Friday's episode. So I am like 99.9% sure the finale filmed yesterday because they already showed a preview for final dates and all that. So there is that. But also, with that being said, I think it's between these two couples. So we'll see what happens. I'm not really particularly rooting for anyone because Destiny's not there. But like I said, it's likely between Hannah and Marco and Cassie and Leo. We will see how the votes fall. So there is that. So let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.